Have you created or found something perfect that everyone else must have? It's been said before, build the world's best mousetrap, and the world will build a path to your door. That's only true in the information age, if people can actually find out about what it is that you have. Now that is possible through videos like the one you are about to watch. After watching the video, please visit viralmarketingforyou.com.
We're going to talk about Nikken Wellness Home. Let me just tell you a little bit more about myself. 28 years is a long time to do anything. Some people think, haven't you got it right yet, so you can go off and do something else. But medicine is one of those things where you're constantly learning. And I actually started in medical school even longer ago than that, because it takes 5 or 6 years to get through that whole process before you can actually get a job and make some money. And during that process, I decided that the medical education wasn't teaching me enough about how to prevent things. All it was teaching me how to do was diagnose and treat. And so I took a year out and got that degree in preventive medicine. Unfortunately, back then, 30 years ago, they didn't know a whole lot about prevention other than, basic things. And we're going to get back to that tonight. Sort of drink clean water and breathe clean air and that sort of thing. And so we're going to cover some of that as we go through here. And we're going to couch this all around what we call a wellness home. And if you don't, anybody in here have a wellness home? Great. So a lot of you know what we're talking about. Some of you guests who are new. If you don't get all your questions answered by me, then just go to one of those people that raise their hand, and they'll kind of explain to you what a Nikken Wellness Home. But we're gonna talk about discovering the power of wellness through a wellness home. We'll start out by explaining to you what the wellness home is a solution to. The wellness home is a solution to many challenges. It is a keystone to a wellness lifestyle, and I think you'll understand that more as we go on. It is really the foundation for maximizing your health and your longevity. Is there anybody in here that's interested in doing either of those? Yeah, I'm pushing 60 next year, and I never thought about longevity until I was 59, which I am now, and now I'm starting to think about it a little bit. And it's a way to jumpstart your personal wellness plan. Is there anybody in here that has a wellness plan? Great, I see some hands going up. Now, if you have a wellness home and you don't have a wellness plan, what happened to all those other people that had their hands up? So if you have a wellness home, I think you have a wellness plan, or at least you've got a pretty big chunk of it in place. But we'll talk a little bit more about this, but if you don't have a plan to do something, what's your likelihood of accomplishing it? And not very big, is it? And so we plan all kinds of other things in our life, but a lot of people just tend to forget to plan their wellness. And is that not an important thing that we should plan and sort of think about and have in place? The sooner the better. Sure it is. Yeah. Wellness, what is it? I want you to start to think of wellness as being beyond not sick. Because I see a lot of people in my ER who think they're well, but they've got 3 or 4 diagnoses already. It's just that those are sort of, not really bugging them a lot at the time. But wellness is really more than just not being sick. Wellness is maximizing your ability to function and maximizing in a number of areas. And healthy body is certainly one of them. And we're going to focus a lot on healthy body tonight. And that's what most people limit their understanding to when they talk about health. But I'm going to tell you that having a healthy mind is important in that area, because if you've got a healthy body and healthy mind, I see those kinds of people in the ER too, and we end up putting them in restraints because their mind's not working, but their body's quite strong and vigorous. And so the healthy mind is important. Healthy family and friends is important, and if you partner with us in Nikken, I think you're going to see how you can really dramatically improve a healthier family and start to improve the health of friends and people that you care about. Healthy society is important. I mean, you could be really healthy physically, have a healthy mind, and even have some healthy friends. And if you were living in Afghanistan or Iraq or some of the other countries in this world that don't really have a healthy society, would your health be secure? I don't think so. So healthy society is important. And this company, Nikken, which is the only total wellness company in the world, really teaches us to focus on giving back to society and helping to continue to maintain the healthy society in whatever country you're living in. And last but not least, healthy finances. And some people say, well, why do you bring up finances when you're talking about health? Is there anybody in here who's ever had a time in their life when their finances weren't healthy? And did that affect your physical health? Were you stressed out, worried about, not being able to afford the things that maybe would contribute to making you healthy? So healthy finances is a huge part of that. And Jerry's going to kind of cover some of that when he gets to his part about how NECAN can help you in that area as well by partnering as a wellness consultant with this company called NECAN.